I got this question from a subscriber of mine, James. He says, Roy, I'd love some advice on building my first email list as a budding copywriter and developing my funnels. I would also love to hear your thoughts on the best approach when it comes to launching my website. Thanks, James. Okay, so my best approach, if you want to build a copywriting business or any kind of client business, is actually to not build an email list, to not develop funnels, to not build a website. Yeah, eventually maybe some of that comes, but when it comes to actually selling your copywriting services, that's not like all those traditional approaches to internet marketing where, I have to build a big email list and I have to build like this complex funnel that's like a webinar or whatever. And I have to build like a full website that sells my copywriting services. Frankly, the most successful copywriters that I know who've grown their business fastest never really developed those things for their copywriting business, because good copywriting is ultimately sold through making a connection with a great client. And if you're trying to sell the type of copywriting services where you're diving in and you are engaged with a client on a deep level, working with them for a bunch of weeks, maybe a few months, maybe even longer than that, those clients are not signing up for a bunch of email lists, and they're not diving into your copywriting funnels to sell your copywriting services, and they're not really out there browsing for freelance copywriter websites. They're there running their businesses, and they're working with copywriters or they're writing copy or whatever, but they're not out there proactively seeking out copywriters through those channels. Your best thing that you can do is develop really a very simple, I call it a funnel, but it's like a minimum viable funnel. A very simple method where you have a method and a process for connecting with clients and getting on your first phone call. And you connect with clients, you get on your first phone call with them, and you start an actual conversation and an actual relationship, starting with that connecting and then diving into, getting them on the phone call and then everything that comes after that. The goal is not to have this extended marketing follow-up system in place. Maybe later. But when you're launching your client business, writing a bunch of emails it's just a distraction. Building a funnel, it's a distraction. Launching your website, it's a distraction. It's a distraction where you can feel like you're doing a bunch of important things, but you're never actually doing the real work of reaching out and connecting with a prospective client and having a conversation about how you can help them solve their marketing challenge with your copywriting. And if you really want to launch your copywriting business, if you want to launch whatever client business, the best thing that you can do, the best thing that you can do is develop a simple, straightforward process for getting your best potential prospects on the phone, reaching out to them and getting them on a call with you. And again, like when I say phone, I at this point I prefer Zoom calls. So it's not phone. It's getting them on a call with you so that you can have a conversation with them. And then, you may reach out to them through whatever social media channel. You may reach out to them through email, through connecting on LinkedIn, through finding their website, through whatever. You may reach out to them in lots of different ways, but ultimately it comes down to just having a really good process to have conversations with them. And when you do that, what you'll find is that you'll get some copywriting work, and you'll get more copywriting work, and you'll get more copywriting work, and you'll get more copywriting work. And then you'll start to learn from doing that copywriting work and having those conversations with clients. You'll start to learn like what it is that they're most interested in talking to you about, what it is that they're most interested in getting from you, how your solution uniquely lines up with solving their challenge, their problem with marketing, with sales, whatever. And then you can really start to understand the messages that are going to stand out to them. And then you can start to think about how you develop those things like the website, the email list, the funnel later. But initially, when you're talking about building my first email list as a budding copywriter, developing my funnels, launching my website, like all of that feels so early in your career and far earlier than you need to be like building an email list, funnels, websites, all of that. So that's my thought. That's my best thoughts. That's my best recommendation. And if you do want more information on launching your client business, whether you're in copywriting or any other like expert service field, I am including a link to my Launch Your Client Business mini course, which I have, I just launched this week. I just launched the mini course. All you have to do is enter your name and email address. You'll get signed up for it, and you'll get 3 video episodes on launching your client business and what you need to do to make that happen. And there's a ton of value in there. You'll hear some of this advice echoed, and you'll also get even more on how to effectively launch your client business. So the link is in the description there to sign up for that. Also, leave a comment here with this video. Let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 how valuable you found it and why. Like, what's your biggest takeaway? What's your biggest action item? How are you going to change your plans for launching your client business based on what you got out of this video? Leave that comment below. Let me know. Also, make sure you click that like button before you go so you get more content like this delivered to you. Also, so the magical algorithms of the internet know to share it with people like you who would find it valuable. And if you have somebody in your life who would find it valuable, again, you can share it with them directly. You can share it with them and give it to them as a suggestion or food for thought. Again, check out the links in the description. I'm Roy Furr. This has been a video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. I hope that you have gotten this, I don't know, maybe it's contrarian, maybe not, maybe it's just what you learned from experience. But I hope that you've found this advice valuable. I always aim for 10 out of 10, and I hope that I've done that with this video for you. And thanks again. I look forward to seeing you again in your next video issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. See you soon. Bye.